In India, Panchayati Raj system refers to the local self-government in India. It was introduced in 1992 to develop rural India. Gram Sabha can be described as a meeting where people directly participate and seek answers from the elected representatives. In this the Gram Sabha meeting begins with the Panchayat president, who is also called the Sarpanch, and the members of Panchayat, the pans representing a plan on repairing the road that connects the village to the main highway. After this, the discussion moves to the subject of water and water shortages. A villager called Ramu begins the meeting by saying the water problem in Hardas had become very acute. The hand pump water has gone well below the point up to which the ground has been drilled. We hardly get any water in the taps. Women have to go the Suru river, which is 3 kilometers away, to get water. One of the members suggests piping water from the Suru and making an overhead tank in the village to increase the supply. But the others think that this will be expensive. It's better they feel to dip in the hand pumps and clean the wells for the season. Ramu says, this is not enough. We need to do something more permanent as the groundwater levels seem to be going down every year. We are using more water than seeping into the ground. Another member, Abbas, then tells everyone that he has seen ways of conserving water and recharging or refilling it in a village in Maharashtra where he had once gone to visit his brother. It was called watershed development, and he had heard that government gave money for this work. In this brother's village, people had planted trees, constructed check dams and tanks. Everyone thought this was an interesting idea, and the Gram Panchayat was asked to find out about it in detail. The next item on the agenda for the Gram Sabha is the finalization of the list of people below the poverty line or BPL, which had to be approved by the Gram Sabha. As soon as the list is ready, read out, people begins to whisper. Sham has just bought a color TV, and his son has sent him a new motorcycle. How can he become below the poverty line? Rather mutters to a person sitting next to him. Sarita says to Lakshmi Bhai, how did Vilju name get on this list? He has so much land. This list should have only poor people. And Vishnu is a landless laborer who can barely make ends meet, yet this name is not on the list. You know that both Sham and Virju are friends of Seth Das, who can counter his power. Lakshmi Bai says, Mathura Das was earliest Jamindar or landowner of the village and still has control over a lot of land. But we should get Vishnu's name in it. The Sarpanch Panchayat president notices people whispering and asks if anyone has anything to say. Then Sarita gets up and says that Vishnu's name should be in the BPL. Others agree, and Sarpanch asks how his name has been missed out. The teacher who did the survey of BPL families says Vishnu's house was locked when I went there. He may have gone somewhere to look for work. The Sarpanch gives instructions that Vishnu's family income be looked at. If it is less than what has been decided by the government, his name should be included in the list. Gram Panchayat. The Gram Panchayat meets regularly, and one of its main tasks is to implement development programs for all villages that come under it. The work of the Gram Panchayat has been approved by the Gram Sabha. In some states, Gram Sabha form committees like constructions and development committees. These committees include some members of the Gram Sabha and some from the Gram Panchayat who work together to carry out specific tasks. Gram Panchayat on water problem. The meeting of Hardas Panchayat has attended by Sarpanch board members and secretary. They first discussed the suggestions to deep down the hand pumps and clean one well so that the village would not go without water. The Sarpanch or Panchayat president suggested that since the Panchayat had received some money from maintenance hand pumps, this could be used for the completing this work. These members agreed and the secretary recorded decisions. The members then went on to discuss the options for long term solutions. After a long discussion, they zeroed that watershed program which they have thought of discussing with the block development officer, three levels of panchayat. The Panchayat Raj system is first style or a level of democratic government. The idea behind it is to provide more and more space for people to participate and raise their voices. Thus, the Panch and the Gram Panchayat remains unstable to the Gram Sabha because it is the members of the Gram Sabha who elect them. The Panchayat Raj system has two other levels. One is the block level, which is called the Janpad Panchayat or the Panchayat Samiti. The Panchayat Samiti has many Gram Panchayats under it. Above the Panchayat Samiti is the District Panchayat or the Jilla Parishad. The Jilla Parishad actually makes the developmental plans at the district level. It also regulates the money and distribution among all the grand panchayats.